Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Mr. Cobalt, and in this video I'm going to be going over two more quantum number problems. And in these problems, you're given the quantum numbers and there's a mistake. There's an error somewhere. You need to point out where the error is and even replace it if it asks you to. So in the first problem here, it's asking which set of quantum numbers is erroneous and why. So we have four sets of quantum numbers, and one of these sets is not right. So one of them has an error in the quantum numbers. And so in order to answer these questions, you have to know the relationships between your n quantum number, your L quantum number, and your m sub L quantum number. So the principal quantum number, the angular momentum quantum number, and the magnetic quantum number. So here for A, we have n equals 3. So your L values should go from 0 to n minus 1, which is 2. And L equals 0 fits in there, so that's correct. And then your m sub L values should go from negative L to positive L, including 0. And so we have 0 here, so that fits as well. So this one is correct. B, we have n equals 2. So again, your L values can go from 0 to n minus 1, which is 1, and we have 1 here, so that fits. And then your m sub L value can go from L minus 1 to L plus 1, including 0, and we have minus 1, so that fits. So B is correct. C, n equals 1, so your L value can only go from 0 to n minus 1, which is 0. So we have 0 here, so that fits. And then your m sub L value can only go from minus L to plus L, including 0. And we have 0 here, so this fits. So we could stop here, right? Because we've eliminated everything. So D has to be the answer. We could circle D and move on if this was a test or a quiz, right? But for the sake of completion, let's figure out why, right? So we got to answer the question, why? So D has to be the one that's wrong, so let's figure out why. So we have n equals 4. Okay, so that means your L values, your angular quantum numbers, your angular momentum quantum numbers can go from 0 to n minus 1, which is 3. So we have 1 there, so that's fine. But then your m sub L values can only go between negative 1 and positive 1, including 0. And look, we have a negative 2. That is not allowed with this L value, right? So this is not right. So again, the reason is because our L values can only go from negative 1, 0 to positive 1. So these m sub L values can go with that. So we could pick any one of these instead. So we could put negative 1 instead, and then we've fixed the error. Okay, that's problem number 1. So problem number 2 is similar. So here they're giving us 3 sets, but in each of these sets something is wrong. So we have to find the mistake and fix it. So again, it's going to be very much like this. So now we have to fix the mistake. So each of these are going to have a mistake. So where's the mistake here? So we have n equals 3. So if n equals 3, then our L values can only go from 0 to n minus 1, which is 2. So from 0 to 2. And notice we have 3. So we've gone beyond what we're allowed. So this should not happen. So this should be at least a 2. But here, if you'll notice, if we make this a 2, right? So that would have to be a 2, because notice we have our m sub L value here, which is a plus 2. So remember, you can only have a plus 2 as if your L value is at least a 2, right? So you have to have a 2 here to have an m sub L value of plus 2 here, right? Because the range would have to be plus 2 to minus 2. And so that's only, you get that range when you get a 2 there. So this would fit. So if we replace that with a 2, then we're good. All right, so what about B? So we have n equals 2. So n equals 2, then your L values can go from 0 to n minus 1, which is 1. You got a 1. Okay, good. Now, again, your m sub L value can only go between -1 to +1. And here we have a -2. So that is not right. So we would need to get rid of that. And we could put a -1 there. We could put a +1. Let's put a +1. So we could put a +1 there. That would work too. And so that would fit. So 0, -1, +1, all of those would be correct here. So that would, you could do that. And then finally for C, we have n equals 1. So again, your L value can only go between 0 and n minus 1. In this case, n minus 1 is 0. So you can't have that 1 there. So that is not right. So the only L value you can have is 0. So you put 0 there, and then from there, your m sub L value can be 0. So that would fix that mistake there. So that's how you can answer questions regarding quantum numbers and mistakes and things like that. So I hope this was very helpful and clarified quantum numbers and how they're related and how to figure out what quantum numbers belong with other quantum numbers. If this was helpful, if you like this video, share this video, hit the bell, the notification bell if you want to get more videos and be notified of any videos I put out. Hit the subscribe button to subscribe to the channel, and make a comment in the comment section. Let me know how you're doing, or how you like this video, how I'm doing, any questions you want me to answer. It also feeds the algorithm for monetary value, so please do that. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.